Morning, as promised yesterday, we are going to go and do Rocacorba, so I think there's going to be a bit of rain planned forecast for like 1 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, so we're hoping to get there and back in time. So yes, I didn't actually show anyone that I was with yesterday, so yeah, I'm with a group from RCC, so you will see them in the videos later on. So there's me, Richard, Sarah, Martin, Phil and Laura. Just so you know, Laura is Phil's partner and she isn't riding bikes, but she's here just to kind of hang out with us when we're back. So I mean, it's 8 AM and I'm in I keep saying I'm in short sleeves because I just want to be short sleeves all the time. This place is so quiet and just peaceful and pretty. So yeah, let's go and see what Rocacorba's like. So just FYI, Rocacorba is how many K is it? 10 I think. But it's famous for lots of different things. Bradley Wiggins was famously taking rollers at the bottom of it and had like a skin suit to try and take the KOM, I believe. And David Miller has got a club out here that's named after the climb, and it's like invite only club. So yeah, all ready to go.
Hello.
That is a nice looking bike, Phil.
Thank you. Try and keep it clean at least.
It is very clean. It is very, very clean.
Yeah, one of those nice mornings, you know, in Manchester this would be like glorious.
This
morning.
would be like, oh my god.
Over here we're like, oh, you know.
Oh, do we take a rain jacket? Come the wrong bloody way onto the path. It's taking us on the motorway and we're like, yes, I don't think we're meant to go on the motorway. So yeah, let's have a look down here. Nice bit of early morning gravel. So we're going to be going like 5k and we're literally on a gravel path in a field. I actually quite like gravel now. I'm definitely growing to it. This kind of gravel is nice, it's just rideable. Hey! Looks so nice that. It's so dusty. Look at these three waiting for us. No.
Yeah, get your bike, get the sign.
No. What did you think to it, the climb?
It was good, I liked it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
You like it?
It only gets 7, 8, 9%.
I remember it as being worse.
It's always nice though, isn't it, when it drops down to like a 7%, you're like, oh,
And you're like, ah, it's flat.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure of how many K it was. I kept thinking, is it going to be 15 or 20 now? And then I couldn't work out how far away it was in my head, so it's good though.
Yeah, those signs, they were going up, not down.
Yeah, why? What? Normally they count down, don't they?
Mm.
Or do they? I can't remember. So this is the top of Rocacorba. I didn't actually film that much on the way up because I was too busy trying to find my breath. But yeah, it was like, I reckon it was like a long, I think it was, how many K? Is it 13k? So how long is it? 13k, 800 metres, an average 6.5%. But we reckon it was high, like 15%, some of the steeper bits. Yeah, it was like, I would say it's like a long home moss. There was one little bit of descending in it, and then one bit, the route was trying to take us on a different way, but there was no different way, so we had to stop, and then we went down a bit and then back up. So, but this is the top. Look at this beautiful. Although I saw that and I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, is it for mountain bikers? Do you know, like Joe said, was like extreme Red Bull guys, but no, I think it's for paragliders. But yeah, that is the view. That's a pretty spectacular view. One problem though with having a plat is you always get a sweaty boob. Always. So back from the ride, and as you can see, it is not just sunny. I really want to get back. Oh, there's a little cat down there. I really want to get back, get on the sun lounges again, get in the pool, but it is a little bit chilly, and there is rain showers expected later on, which is a little bit rubbish, but it's still warm. I'm still in the shorts, still in the short sleeves, but it's just not as hot. So I think, I don't know, I might go for a little wander in a bit, a little walk. Yeah, actually, I might actually do that today or tomorrow's video. I'm going to share just the little tips and stuff that I've learnt to check on my bike before I travel, or just like regular things that you should probably check on your bike. Because I didn't know half these until someone told me, but like, you should probably be checking that. So I'll share that knowledge onto you. Yeah, maybe I'll do that in a little bit actually. But yeah, don't feel too jealous of me today because the weather is not as sunny. So yeah, I'm going to get out my kit and just have a wander, I guess. But I'll take you around with me on this grey Girona day. These are so good. These are persimmons, and look how that means they're ripe and ready to eat. I'm a bad YouTuber. I didn't actually take you anywhere with me the rest of the day because all I did was lounge around and went to the shop and bought some sultanas and some corn cakes. Not really exciting footage. I know you want the cycling, I know you want the mountain views. It was none of those. So yeah, I guess that. Oh, I was going to answer a question. Give me one sec. So Preston Pendergraft asks question for the next video: what has been your favourite large event you have done? Ride London, the Etap, or something else? I've done a fair few big events. I would say out of all of them, I think the Etap is actually, I think the Etap is my favourite, and the reason for that is the Etap changes route every year. Like with the other ones, like Ride London, even the Mallorca 312, which I really love doing, they're the same route, so I would never really want to go back and do the same route again. Whereas with the Etap, that is something that I would want to go and do again because it's a different stage and it's a different route. And I think the Etap, because of it's the Etap and it's part of that year's tour, like that is definitely one that I would want to do again. So yeah, the Etap. It is a monster of a day. And there are so many people competing in it. I say competing, riding in it. But it's just a brilliant day out, and it makes you realise how strong the pros are, or the internationals that did the whole of the Tour de France route this year, day before the guys. So yeah, it just puts into perspective like how strong these riders are, and I think that gives it an extra element as well. A couple of people have asked me whether I'm going to put on like a bit of a meet-up while I'm here. A few of you have asked. So if you do want to, comment on the video or send me a message or just comment on my Instagram, because if I do decide to do it, it will be on Instagram where I'll announce it, just because it just takes too long to put it into a video and then put up onto YouTube. It might not be, I don't know what day it would be, I don't even know what day it is. The days are merging into one. So yeah, I'll let people know on Instagram if I want to do a meet-up, if you want it. Even if it's just like a couple of us, like I'm more than happy just for you to come and ride along on some of the routes that we're doing. So the more the merrier. So let me know if there are anyone in Girona that wants to come out, and I'll see you tomorrow, or whatever day it is. I can't keep up. Bye. Oh god, this lens is covered in sun cream.